Matthew Koma, the spouse of Hilary Duff, has openly shared his candid opinions regarding an essay written by Ashley Tisdale, who described her involvement in what she perceived as a toxic group of mothers. This group, which has sparked speculation among fans about its members, including possible connections to other celebrity parents, became the focal point of Tisdale's reflective piece. Koma's reaction was direct and unfiltered, using social media to express his views in a creative yet pointed manner, highlighting tensions that may have simmered beneath the surface. In his response, Koma crafted a mock magazine cover on his online platform, titling it in a way that directly critiqued the essay's tone and content. He suggested that self-absorption and a lack of awareness could lead to shifts in group dynamics, where the focus turns to the actual needs of children rather than personal dramas. This satirical approach underscored his belief that the narrative presented in the essay might overlook broader perspectives, particularly from those outside the immediate circle. Tisdale's essay detailed her journey into motherhood and her search for a supportive community. As a parent to young children, she initially believed she had found a genuine village among fellow mothers, a term often used to describe the ideal network of support for raising kids. This group seemed promising at first, offering camaraderie and shared experiences in the demanding world of parenting. However, as time progressed and their children reached ages suitable for playdates and social interactions, Tisdale began noticing subtle exclusions that made her feel sidelined. She recounted specific instances where she was omitted from group gatherings, only to discover them through social media feeds that inadvertently highlighted her absence. These digital reminders amplified her feelings of isolation, turning what might have been minor oversights into perceived deliberate acts. Tisdale reflected on how this made her question her place within the group, evoking memories of adolescent insecurities where fitting in felt paramount. She pondered whether she was not cool enough, or if there were unspoken reasons for her exclusion, leading to nights of solitude where self-doubt crept in. Determined to address the issue head-on, Tisdale chose to communicate her feelings directly to the group. She sent a message expressing that the dynamics felt reminiscent of high school cliques, which she no longer wished to participate in. This bold step was motivated by her desire to model self-advocacy for her own daughters, teaching them to stand up for themselves in uncomfortable situations. Despite receiving apologies from some members, who claimed they were unaware of her feelings of exclusion, Tisdale decided that stepping away was the healthiest choice for her well-being. Her decision to publicize this experience stemmed from a broader intent to shed light on the complexities of motherhood. She emphasized that parenting already presents numerous challenges, and navigating friendships that feel unsupportive only adds unnecessary strain. Tisdale advocated for surrounding oneself with people who genuinely care and support, rather than those whose actions prompt constant questioning. She pointed out the deceptive nature of social media, where curated images of fun and unity can mask underlying issues, urging others to trust their instincts if a group doesn't feel right. The essay's release prompted immediate speculation about the identities of the other mothers involved. Fans connected dots from past social media posts showing Tisdale interacting with figures like Hilary Duff, Mandy Moore and Meghan Trainor, all of whom are parents and have shared glimpses of their lives online. This led to assumptions that these celebrities were part of the described group, fueling online discussions and debates. However, representatives for Tisdale quickly clarified that the essay was not targeting specific individuals and that the speculation was misguided. They expressed disappointment that the piece, intended to highlight common struggles faced by new mothers, had been misinterpreted and twisted into celebrity gossip. The focus, they insisted, was on empowering women to seek positive environments rather than enduring toxic ones. Koma's intervention added another layer to the conversation. As a father sharing parenting duties with Duff, his perspective brought a familial angle, defending what he perceived as an unfair portrayal. His mock cover implied that the essay's author might be overlooking how group dynamics shift naturally when priorities center on children's needs over personal narratives. This response resonated with some who felt the original essay leaned too heavily into victimhood without considering multiple viewpoints. The broader implications of this exchange touch on the realities of celebrity parenting in the digital age. Social media platforms, while connecting people, can also exacerbate feelings of exclusion through constant visibility of others' lives. For mothers, especially those in the public eye, finding authentic friendships amid scrutiny is challenging. Tisdale's story highlights the importance of vulnerability in sharing personal experiences, even if it invites criticism. In expanding on this, one can consider the psychological aspects of group dynamics in motherhood. The concept of a village is rooted in the idea that raising children requires community support, a notion that has gained traction in modern parenting discourse. However, when groups form based on shared fame or status, additional pressures like public image and media attention can complicate relationships. Exclusions, whether intentional or not, can feel magnified, leading to emotional distress. Tisdale's choice to exit the group exemplifies boundary setting, a crucial skill in adult friendships. By doing so, she not only protected her mental health but also set an example for her children about valuing self-respect over forced inclusion. The apologies she received, described as lacking sincerity, point to a common issue where acknowledgments fail to address root causes, leaving unresolved tensions. Koma's satirical take invites reflection on how narratives are framed. By labeling the perspective as self-obsessed, he challenges readers to consider if the essay prioritizes individual feelings over collective experiences. This doesn't invalidate Tisdale's emotions but suggests a more nuanced view where multiple truths coexist. Ultimately, this episode underscores the need for empathy in parenting communities. Whether celebrity or not, mothers deserve spaces free from judgment and exclusion. Tisdale's essay, despite the backlash, contributes to a dialogue about authenticity in friendships, encouraging others to evaluate their circles critically. The response from Koma also highlights the role of partners in these discussions. As a supportive spouse, his defense adds a protective layer, showing how family units navigate public scrutiny. In the end, the story serves as a reminder that behind glamorous facades, human emotions like insecurity and loyalty drive interactions.